Hey everybody, welcome back. I gotta tell you, I know we've had some good runs lately. We go back to free-to-play for a bit. Played on my phone last night. 10-9, 10-9. Like, we were... I mean, there's no we. I was ripping it up, man. Now, I'm not saying we're destined. I'm not saying we're guaranteed. I kind of like the mosquito play here, honestly, now that I'm too far, will be the unwashed feet, to go back. I love an ant, and ants win rounds, but an ant hitting for 4 but only having 1 HP is not good. I would classify this as it's a guaranteed loss. But we are positioned nicely for future rounds with 2 horses and an ant. We just need another unit that gets the beautiful payoff. With 2 horses, and again, you might suggest I overrate the horse a little bit. There's a case to be made, I suppose, that's the truth. There we go. But this is now looking really good. A 3-2 that's going to give a +2, +1 as well when that's over. Sorry, I just had the wave. There's somebody very angry outside. Wants to give me a package or something. Like some kind of jerk. Something I ordered on Amazon, maybe. I'm being facetious, of course. But, there we go. This is a big win. We got good optics for the future, okay? You get your next level ant. It's the perfect time. You have a camel functioning as well. I mean, honestly, you can laugh at me all you want. This is not like a bad squad, but it's not a squad we want to keep rolling forever. I kind of feel... I mean, I guess you would for now, combine your crickets... Roll your camel. It's a 4-5 that has a good chance to get the buff. 1 more level here. You can definitely... It's not incredible, but I think you can for sure combine horses and then also like just roll a spider. Although 3-2-2-3, him me. I think we'd rather have it outlined like this for now. This is a squad that can win or draw. I would be surprised to see a loss, but you never know. Like the meta is picked up. I love running into a dodo early before it gets a chance to pop. I hate running into a dodo late when it's already going frickin' buck wild. And we win these. Feels good. Getting a sheep out of that is incredible as well. We're looking for some kind of like permanent scaling unit though. Like right now, we're very eager to pick up. It's a nice tanky unit. Like a dog. If we could find one. This is, and we don't have to do it right away, but I am going to do it right away. A snail doesn't appeal to me that much. I think we're going to end up selling a spider. I'm going to roll once just to see if we get a pill. We did not. I mean, the way that you would probably play this... let me say, by the way, I've been getting kind of bodied by crabs lately. Look, you're really going to make a joke about the STI? Like, I'm pretty sure that joke was invented in like the 1870s, okay? We shouldn't have named them. I was there when Merriam-Webster made the dictionary. We shouldn't have made this the same as the parasite. That being said, we got to say crabs from time to time. There's been multiple crab situations have affected me when it comes to losing in this game. I've been going up against a lot of like, crab goes behind your tankiest unit. Let's say it has 15 HP. Then you got a 3-15 crab, but then you have a dodo that hits it as well with like a +10. All of a sudden, you got like a 13-15 crab behind a 15-15 unit. It's pretty nasty, man. It's got me thinking. We need to spend IMO, best spend here. Probably on your camel. I hate getting just a +1/+1, but at least we get a guaranteed yield right now. These early rounds are important, man. And we got a crab here. It's only going to be a 3-8, but 8 HP, that's hard to chunk through early on, man. Mercifully, we are at the very least going to draw. And actually, we're going to win by 1. Little surprising, but that takes us to 3. Just puzzling it out. We're problem solving. Okay, straight up. Kangaroo is very good with this team. We no longer have to have a horse, honestly. This can go. Number one mistake that I think I see, at least in the chat, is people who run the horse longer than they need to. sometimes there's... Like, I'm not trying to be upset. I'm just looking for, like, literally a pill to kill you to make space, because this team is a little janky right now. But sometimes you need to run a horse till turn 10, because you got a squad that is, like, predicated upon making that work. That's terrible. That's a terrible situation for us there, but that's okay. This is a nasty team, man. Look at this. I don't see a way we win this. Come on. No, not even close, really. That was a very nice turtle that they threw in there to mix me up. But I think you got to pivot off of that horse at some point. It's just a question of when. I'm actually kind of stunned at the inability for us to get a pill. I probably rolled past some in my life. It's too late to start investing in a dog, so we're in, like... I mean, this is reroll hell right here. This is good, please. A unit of some merit, okay? We're gonna dump this cricket. A deer can... A early deer especially can do some great work for us. I don't know, man. I guess we're just gonna cup kake the camel there. This squad is getting pretty close to its peak, and I blame it on me. Wink, wink. But I also blame it a lot on, like... the shops that we got. I hate to say it. I hate to... Wow, we're gonna lose this one too. I hate to blame it on you know, something outside of my control, as convenient as that might be, but our shops created a difficult situation for us here, but it's not over yet. That's suboptimal, of course, but we want to freeze you. We really, for now, we want a great unit there. Probably want to freeze you too. We'd probably... My guess is that we're looking at something like this early. And maybe a can seems a little spicy. It's a very uninspiring team for turn 7. But if we make it through this one, we got some potential in our future. We really... I'm surprised we haven't run into any, like, white weenie builds. Because the white weenie build is, like, the perfect setup for us. To get our camel to pog up our... peacock, which would then allow our peacock to pog up our kangaroo, but instead our kangaroo's gonna die. We're gonna get 3 wins. That's embarrassing, honestly. Like, I put some blame on our shops, but it is what it is. This is a squad right here. Yeah, this is a squad. I think early mosquito is actually pretty sweet. It does a great job of, like, let's be the clumsy bikers. It does a great job of countering, like, horses and ants, which are very common. Of course, we shot the cricket out of all of those. I mean, we were spoiled for choice. We had myriad great options. We're still going to get a loss here, though. Literally, any other shot would have gotten us a win, but that's in games where RNG applies. You know, that's how she goes sometimes. For now, I think you freeze and combine a fish. Run an ant at the front. You could make this squad better if we had something besides a mosquito or a cricket back there, but this is still like this is a good team. It's a bit of a scary team. Losing the horse is nice. It makes that bee less good, but still like it's a bit of a spooky squad here, but we're gonna come out with a win. Early game 1-1 is not where I want to be. But it happens, man. Life comes at you fast. So this is not a horse build right now. We'll start with a combine. We don't really care to make a spider stronger. You can definitely roll a badger at the back early. I think we can sell a... I'm thinking. I mean, I would rather... I don't know. We're at 7. Roll me once. If we get another fish, that would change things. Peacock is fine. It's... Look, a 5-6 is going to do numbers for you here. Freeze this to make space in the future. Hold a peacock. No, you don't hold a peacock. Sell your cricket to get a peacock to possibly work here. Roll once. 2 dodos. Okay. So now, 2 dodos equals sell mosquito, kill ant, Hope the ant hits the dodos. Even if they don't, you're only 1 away from a level 3. Or level 2, I should say, which is pretty good. We're trading with your strong unit. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. We draw a real piece. Not incredible, but it's something, okay? So you gotta go. You gotta get in here. You gotta get in here. You gotta go. It's okay. Then we'll do it like this. Roll once. You can definitely... yeah, I mean, a 3/6 crab is not that bad, but why don't you give me a flamingo? Because the other thing we'll do is use a pill with a flamingo to permanently buff our dodo. The dodo is scaling... this looks bad. 9/13 dog, kind of spicy. Level 2 horse we're going up against as well. A little spicy. We want to see snail. That's probably the worst that we could have seen. Yeah, there's just no way. I'm not mad at this squad. This is a common squad. I would like to have it myself, you know, if you get a dog early enough. We weren't that far off, actually. Then the dog can scale beautifully early. I think the dog still is a little underrated. And, you know, the honest truth is that turn 5 might not be too late for it, but for now, we're going to stick with what we got. Even though we're only on 2 HP. We're gonna keep you around. But not necessarily forever. You can... Look, you remember that you get a permanent benefit out of this, like in the buff here. I still think you freeze a pill early. Just for future purposes. I don't mind a spider that we're likely going to use as like a kill trigger as well. And hey, can I tell you? Well, I was going to say 2/2 spider trades with 6/2 spider, but that's not the way. Hey! It trades with a 2/2 snail, though. Are you... Dude, honestly, I'm dying with all these... all these freaking sheep getting summoned. Okay, we get a giraffe. That's okay. This is still good. That's still good. Okay, look at that. We've managed to... pull ourselves out of the muck slightly. Give ourselves a chance to get out of this. 2 wins, 2 losses. With a squad that looks okay. I wouldn't really invest in leveling the spider up myself, but... What I would do... Again, I'm okay with this. I think you sell this... It's not very efficient, but keep in mind the spider helped us get a win, too. Kill a flamingo. It is 4 gold for 2 +1/+1s we can choose. It's a heavy cost. But it is what it is. A lot of people would say roll an elephant in front of a peacock, but I think our peacock having HP is the best scaling factor. It doesn't really need to do that much more than 5 damage. In my opinion. But we need to put something out there. So, honestly, like, I think you can roll a 2/6 whale at the front. It doesn't really do well by, like, swallowing anything. I think you can just put your elephant at the back. People underrate the value of just stats, I think, and having, like, a mercenary. So, this is not, like, a cool combo or anything like that, but this is really bad for us, quite frankly. But we do really well against sheep with garlic armor. Probably allows us... Definitely allows us to at least kill the cricket. And then this is where we're hoping our stats come through, man. And I think they will. We didn't even technically need the elephant, but I'm happy we had it in case we went against a slightly stronger team. You should go. I think you freeze a hippo and keep it for a time here. We need to get rid of our fish. Okay, this is what you do. You sell the whale. The whale no longer has a reason to exist in a world with a monkey. Then we'll hit you. Shark is great if you can make it work. I don't think we're in that position right now. We'll buy a hippo. We'll buff our hippo. We need that dodo to come up a level for sure. And even, like, honestly, I would freeze a penguin and think about dumping our fish here in a second. That's huge. Okay. So you're going to dump the fish to roll a penguin. It's going to give buffs to everything but the hippo. The hippo's going to get buffed by the monkey. We probably dump a pear and hold garlic to make our hippo stronger now. We're not quite there yet, but we're now at the position where we could get there in our future, which is extremely nice. We're losing this round for sure. That's a nasty squad. But with 1 HP left, we have future prospects, which is all I could ask for, really. So I'll hit you. Cow is beautiful. I think maybe start me here. Then you're gonna move back one. Would you buy me a cow? You're gonna laugh because the dodo does better with the buff, but I really think our hippo having more HP. HP is the most precious resource in this game. That's my hot take, at least. We're getting a nice buff every turn on every unit that's not a scaling unit, and now we just kind of hodl. Now we just pray. This doesn't look too bad. An ox can be a little spicy, but we live. The ox is gonna kill us, but we did a decent number ourselves. We're looking okay. We're looking better than okay. All right. At some point, we're going to go up against a squad that's going to make us sweat a little bit more. But for now, this is okay. You can roll parrot behind monkey, but I don't advise it. Then again, what do I know? Fair. Straight up, we do want this monkey to level up. But for now, you know, a quick investment in this hippo to maybe get him to a 1720, which will actually be 2520 garlic armor. We want to see weak units. Doesn't look too bad, but the ox is always spicy just because of the potential value of melon armor, right? But I think we're punching through some, which is all we could ask for. Then you got, okay, look at that. That takes us to 5. We don't really need a level 3 dodo, but I wouldn't say no. I wouldn't say no. I actually am a big believer in the dragon here. I think we can... Like, penguin gives +2/+2. Total. Monkey gives +2/+2. We can beat that with the dragon. The problem is we can't target it the way we want to target it, but we can beat it with the dragon. I think this will be our future. But in order for it to work, we have to survive this turn. Please, we want to see weak units. Tiger kangaroo scares the crap out of me a bit. And then that dog at the back. It's just spiced, okay? Like, you can see that kangaroo is getting mighty strong, mighty quick. We're still, as long as we punch through the kangaroo, I don't mind it too. It looks like we're doing okay. Alrighty. But plus the dragon actually has some merit in its own right, so there's something to like there. So we can keep a monkey for now because it's close to leveling up, but we're going to get rid of it soon. The penguin can go in favor of a dragon. Then we roll for some level 1s. As we see them, we will be replacing our existing units. And I think it's totally worth it. It comes through fast. Plus it buffs. Yeah, okay. It's an easier way to buff everything. This probably makes sense. Right? Buff the hippo, you piece. Thank you. What do we want to end with? I mean, honestly, one of the things you can do is, like, you run this for scaling. And then you maybe just, like, expecting to run up against, like, a possible... We do freeze that for sure. Well, here's the thing. I think you can run a scorpion at the front, or you can run a crocodile at the back. I would feel compelled, I think. I just kind of prefer a scorpion. And then you hope to not run into melon armor at the front. Okay. Okay. That's unfortunate. Yeah, this is a loss. That's a really good team, though. I mean, they're doing the same thing. They're doing dragon scaling. I'm going to be honest with you. I have like 8 minutes, okay? Until, well, maybe 10 minutes. So we're going to run a turbo speed build. Roll me once. I'm very happy we bought out the shop there. Will be the vivid organisms. So we got a 6 and a 3. That's not amazing. But it's, I mean, it technically puts us at a positive ratio here, right? Am I crazy? I'm surprised the dragon scaling build didn't quite get us there, but it is what it is. Look, it's not incredible, but we know we're going to get at least one level up mosquito next turn. Why is the ant behind the cricket? Because I'm a little strapped, okay? I'm a little strapped for time. You love to get at least one KO. Dude, this squad is doing it. It's not even close, man. Look at that. Early game, I wouldn't say the mosquito's the best. I'm merely saying it's a little overrated, or underrated, I should say. Okay, you can do this. You can run this squad. So we'll do a combine and a combine. Get a turtle. That's beautiful. We will totally, like, just roll a turtle. We will look at either pilling or selling our ants. I'm still a believer here. I think you sell your ant, even though, you know, the opportunity cost is kind of low. Freeze a mosquito. Well, go ahead. Be mad. Here's the thing, okay? We like this. No. Because we get the space to combine as well. So, like, what this does is it allows us to summon a unit, get the value out of having that unit out there, and then, oh, if only we'd gotten a KO there, man. And then on top of that, we also get the value of combining them, making that space, and then using that space to, you know, get through some stuff next turn. Or to summon more units for our dog. By the way, we won that one. We win these. Maybe I've just got to turn my brain off more often, like... Okay, so the way you play this, you combine first. That way you get the summon trigger, which makes a combination. I totally think we could roll a next level turtle if we're lucky enough to get one. I think we can totally... We're not going to go one level up on the cricket. We might go one level up on the mosquito just because we're kind of already there. And for the time being, I don't think this is a dodo build. I think you can freeze a pill maybe to use with the turtle, even though it's not going to be that inspiring, perhaps, to level a turtle up and then kill it immediately. But, you know, you got to think... Oh, God, golden poops. You got to think about the future here. And the future for us, that's really unfortunate, but the future for us is essentially just... this dog needs to be stacked. That's just a dirty team, man. Like, they're strong. I don't mean dirty in, like, an unfair way. I just mean, like, literally, that's a strong team right there. Now, would you look at this? We got the chance for 2 melon armors for a single pill if we're interested. An early worm is an interesting idea, but I'm sold on this dog build right now, man. I would just like to, at some point, get some HP. You can roll me once. We could technically put a cricket down, but... I mean, straight up, you drop a mosquito into the mix here. I think now that's the play. Yeah. You could, honestly, after the combination, you could start to think about rolling a kangaroo behind the dog. If the dog gets melon armor, that kangaroo's gonna pop. Like, this dog is likely to be one of the strongest units we come across in the early game here. So I'm not sweating this in the slightest. You're seeing the punch. You're seeing the punch. So there's a combine. We're not doing it on the right turn, admittedly. Honestly, I think a deer could slap here, man. Like, I think you sell your cricket, although the mosquito is not long for this world either. You run a deer up in front. You run a kangaroo just behind. I'm loving where we're at right now. I know we still got a pill frozen. I regret nothing. Can I tell you that? I regret nothing. Next step, garlic armor on our dog. And then freeze a dog. Roll me. You don't need garlic on your dog because you're getting the melon armor, dude. Every time. Literally every time. Every freaking time. That's okay. 3 gold wasted. We're in a very efficient setup right now, so I'm not sweating it too much. It's a mistake. Don't get me wrong. That being said, get owned. By the way, I'm gonna follow it up with little get owns. That's cool how you got like that 1-3-6-6 back there. Yeah, maybe if she's 5'1". Am I right, fellow Sir Mix-a-Lot fans? There's 5 wins. So that went fine, quite frankly. Sell me a mosquito. Or buy my mosquito from me. 7-7, who cares? Maybe if it's 5'1". This is gonna be a buff. Thanks for the buff. Thanks for the buff. We did not lose. Thanks for the buff. Thanks for the buff. Little rhino action. I'm not sold, man. Honestly, I'm like, I want like a caterpillar or something. For now, you can roll this. No matter what, we're getting some value. I think a level 3 turtle. Sure. A level 3 turtle does so well against so many different builds. 3 melon armor and high HP will do a lot. A lot. But we're not quite there yet. We really need something that can like mimic our dog. Like a caterpillar, but I can't even remember if caterpillars are in the free-to-play version. Anyway, you know, ye of little faith. Just by the way, ye of little faith. I saw you. I saw you typing. Oh, this squad owns you. F, F, F. Rip, rip, rip. Yeah, really? Well, rip this. You piece. We can. We get a stat benefit out of the can immediately. Don't improve the squad too much, but it's okay. I think you're gonna pause it right there. You know, we could have gone 2 cans. Then you start to think about maybe a worm is worth it at that point. This is a nasty squad. That monkey has buffed the hippo quite nicely. The turtle's gonna cause us some problems. The turkey is gonna be like a late game monster. I mean, you're seeing the issue here. Saved? Not saved. Not saved. Saved? Saved? We win these? Who would have thought? That's 7 wins. Remember when I said that build was good? I actually meant it stinks. And we rule. So we're going to keep building. Going to keep working towards what we've been working towards here. I believe in the power of a whale. Hey, let me just tell you, a fly's awesome, but I'm marching to the beat of my own drum here, okay? I'm going to give it my own college try, if you will. Splash damage is not... I mean, this ox is going to be nasty. It might line up nicely with melon armor on our dog. We might not even need it to line up nicely with melon armor on our dog. Dude, we're kind of cruising, huh? Are we kind of cruising? We're kind of losing? We're kind of winning? We're kind of winning? Oh my god. Okay, okay. Sure, I would like to. Yes, I would like to. There's a lot to like there. But I don't know, man. Like I'm kind of happy where I stand. As strange as it seems, why not give me just like a little chili pepper on the whale there? I can't believe we're at 8 wins on our rush run. It just goes to show you, man. Like sometimes you just got... You piece. You've ruined my whale. Sometimes you actually just gotta like think less. We're at 9 wins. We're in a great spot because we're like winning early. Winning early means you play worse squads, which means you have a better chance of winning outright. So I'm gonna freeze melon in case we end up going to the late game. But your chili's doing great work, dude. Honestly, take one of those and call me in the morning. This scaling will not last forever, but it has lasted for now. I would really like to just win this one and go home, because this squad does not last into your turkey tiger builds. I don't know about this one. The squad doesn't look that bad, okay? The peacock scares me a little bit. We get a... Okay, you're going to get another trigger on that. We're going to get a beautiful bus. You got killed by my turtle. I'm starting to... We won. We 10-winned it. Without even, like, thinking. Okay, well, the streak continues of getting a video with 10 wins. It just goes to show you, you don't need the dream team if you win more than drawing early on. You know, you fight worse teams for your 10th win. You don't have to go up against 50-50-50-50 tiger, tiger, fly, turkey. Thanks for watching. I'm getting ready for my stream. See you next time. Thanks for the support.